Hello friends, welcome to Creative Medicine. In this lecture, we will learn about
Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about the anterior triangle of neck. So anterior triangle of neck is formed posteriorly by anterior border of sternocleidomastoid. So this is the anterior border of sternocleidomastoid which is formed posteriorly, and then the base is formed by the mandible, and anteriorly it is formed by the anterior midline. So this is the anterior triangle of neck. So if you see, this anterior triangle of neck is formed posteriorly by this border. This is the anterior border. See, this is the sternocleidomastoid muscle. In this border is the anterior border, and this border is the posterior border. So this anterior triangle is bounded by anterior border of sternocleidomastoid. Okay, the base of this anterior triangle is bounded by this one. This is nothing but the lower border of mandible, that is mandible, lower border of mandible, whereas and it is also bounded by the line which is extending from the angle of mandible. This is the mastoid process, and the base is formed by the mandible, and the line which is extending from the body of mandible to the mastoid process. Okay, so this forms the base of the anterior triangle. Then this line which you can see here, this is the anterior median line of neck. This is anterior median line of neck, this anterior line. Okay, so this is the anterior triangle of neck. So we will see first the classification of anterior triangle of neck in this class. Okay, so first I'll draw the similar picture here again. So if this is the mastoid process, this is the angle of the mandible and the actually mandible bone. Then if you see, this is the clavicle. Okay, this is the sternum, and this is the anterior median line, and here you will have the hyoid bone. Okay, now this anterior triangle of neck is bounded posteriorly by the anterior border of sternocleidomastoid. So this is sternocleidomastoid. Now I think I'll draw one more picture in a better way. Okay, so this is the sternocleidomastoid. This is the anterior median line. This is the line which is joining the mastoid process and the angle of mandible and the base, that to lower border of mandible. These both form the superior border or base of the anterior triangle of neck. Now this anterior triangle of neck is divided into four different types of triangle. So first we have digastric triangle. So that four different types of triangle are divided with the help of the digastric muscle. This is the digastric muscle, and this is the omohyoid muscle. Okay, so the digastric muscle divides the this triangle which you can see here, this triangle which is formed. Okay, this is called as digastric triangle. So if this is digastric triangle, that is, this triangle is formed here below by the digastric muscle, and it is formed above by the base of the mandible and the line joining the mastoid process and the angle of mandible. Then if you see this triangle which you can see here, which is formed posteriorly by the sternocleidomastoid, which is bounded posteriorly by the anterior border of sternocleidomastoid, medially by the omohyoid muscle, and superiorly by the digastric. This triangle is a carotid triangle. In this triangle, you will see presence of many major arterial system or major blood vessels are seen in this carotid system, carotid triangle. Then here we also have one more triangle here, this triangle which you can see here. Only till here, this small triangle is called as submental triangle. Okay, this is submental triangle, and now below this submental triangle we have one more triangle which is made up of muscles. Okay, so this triangle is called as muscular triangle. Okay, so these are the 4 different triangles by which the anterior triangle of neck is divided. So thank you guys for watching my lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for watching.